Hello. In today's installment of what I call flu tubing with Francis, in other words, with the change in the culture that's happening with the virus, many people are going to be hesitant to go to gatherings. It's going to be harder to go to retreats and missions and presentations and workshops. So a lot of our learning will be through online, and more important actually would be books and DVDs at home, where you can get a more concentrated and integrated approach. So what we're going to be talking about today is what I call reading the signs of the times, which is a quotation from Matthew chapter 16, verse 2. And it's the catchphrase of Vatican II, and particularly St. Paul VI. That's what Vatican II tried to do, is read the signs of the times. And very much these talks are Vatican II graded. They're very much steeped in the teachings of Vatican II and subsequent magisterial teaching, as well as episcopal teaching, and the great emphasis that has been put on the Bible. So I really want to rouse more interest in Vatican II and to deal with some of the concerns that people have about the implementation of it. And with any council, there are always problems with implementation. So what I'd like to do is to reflect with you over the course of these sharings on what are the signs of the times. Now I'm going to give you my take on it, and I invite you to reflect on yours, because Jesus scolded the Pharisees and the scribes for not reading the signs of the times. And the popes have invited us similarly to look at the signs of our times and to come up with a positive response to it and to discern how the Holy Spirit is working in our lives individually and collectively. So, drawing heavily on Paul VI, as I will be in subsequent talks, I invite you to just look at your life. What are the signs of the times in the church, in the culture, and most especially in your lives and in your relationships with the people closest to you? So, thank you very much, and we'll be reading more signs as we go along, and particularly focusing on the Gospel of Matthew, where that quote originates, because that is the master catechesis for the church, and that's going to be our first major concentration as we go through flubing with Francis. Thank you very much.